There we go. Good morning, everyone. Give me 1 second. Wow. Hey, thanks, Testosterone. Welcome back for your 15th adventure. You're at work, but you figured you could pop in and say hi? You still doing the landscaping stuff? Also, what's going on, Astro and Jay? How are you two doing? Gosh darn it. Can't even get a morning stream in without being slammed. That's right, it's probably good. I haven't worked out in like 2 months. The new place is good. Some of it is a little small per our likings, but you know, can't really complain. It's big enough for 2 people. We've got a whole office. As you can see over there, got my 3D printer and minis and stuff set up. Behind me, behind these chairs, are my consoles. And over there is where the girlfriend sits. She's currently at work today. Yeah. I guess let me... Should have turned those off because I don't really have room in here for all this. But yes, I moved to Washington State from Pennsylvania. And I did that at the end of April. That's why I haven't streamed in like 2 months, because I had to get packing and get my life basically set up to go. God, push-ups are hard now. Astro, I didn't even know you lived close. I am among the West Coast elite, I guess. I am among the people who live in a place that is far too expensive than it should be, where houses are $1 million. Still got the core strength, apparently. Hey, Smiler. Oh. Yeah, man. The housing market is stupid right now. My parents put their house on the market in Pennsylvania. It was on the market for, I want to say, less than a day, and someone bought it. And they sold it for upwards of $350,000. It was bonkers. You know what I need? I need a scene. Video capture device. Need a scene for just chatting with y'all. My webcam looks so fuzzy. There we go. Oh. Doing a refinance at approximately $60,000 more than you paid less than 2 years ago, and they aren't even asking for an appraisal? Yeah. Mm-hmm. The housing market is so stupid right now. Place didn't even have doors? So, Lauren, my girlfriend, her dad and my dad, when my dad and I drove out here, because he came with me, they were looking at a couple of houses that were out here in Washington, like just, you know, all scattered around. And across the bay, on like the westernmost side of Washington, there was a house that had riverfront property. It had like 60 feet of like river or bay or whatever it is. The house was, I want to say it was going for over $300,000. And when I say house, it was basically just the land. The house was this weird octagonal house that was absolutely gutted and looked like it was rotting away, but it was still selling. And they were like, house included on the sale list. Yeah, how's the audio and everything sound? That's amazing property. The property is amazing, but I'm pretty sure they bumped up the price because there was a house included. Oh, get that nice looking? You could probably sell it for 2 mil. Like the way houses are going out here, there are small, like 700 square foot houses with like 1 bedroom, 1 bath that were built in the 20s that are going for near 2 mil. It's bonkers. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I got me a slice of, I think it's an Italian loaf with some almond butter and strawberry jam. And then I have myself some orange spice constant comment tea with some honey in it. And boy, I would be sharing if you were here. Sounds like you gotta come make a visit out this way, huh? We don't have a spare bedroom, but we do have a couch. And yes, I concur. Strawberry is the best. Just so good. Almond butter because I'm allergic to peanut butter. Yep. Hey. Yeah. I'd be down for that, man. I am fully vaccinated now, too. How does one dungeon or dragon in dungeons? You've always been interested in it, but you're not a creative lad, nor do you have friends in real life that play. Well, step one, if you're interested in playing, would probably be to look up like the player's handbook and maybe a couple of YouTube videos about how to play, just to get yourself familiar with it, because it's like getting one of those really expensive but in-depth board games where you look at it and you're like, wow, this looks like a lot of fun, and then you open up the box and you grab the instruction booklet and it's like, here's step 1 of 500 on how to play. You know, like there's a lot of rules that you got to remember to it. So looking up stuff that tells you how to play and helps you get a basic grasp, even if you end up leaving it and you go, wow, I have no idea what I'm doing still, it's familiarizing yourself with it, which is really important, because there's a lot of words, and the more you play it, the easier it gets. But so many people take it for granted for newbies, and they're like, yes, please roll me a d20, and you're like, which one's a d20? You get your first shot in July? Ooh, boy. You might take an alternate approach. After trying to teach your kids and your brother's wife, they got too into the rules and didn't understand the freedoms the game offers. What would you propose there, Jay? All right. You think it would have made more sense to teach them it's infinitely open and they can do whatever they want, even if there is no specific rule for it. Then let them learn the rules as they go. That's a good point. That is a very good point. D&D is such an open game, and you could literally do anything, with the only limitation being your DM and your imagination. And the reason why I say your DM is because some things you might want to do, but it's the DM's job to make it work in the world that you're playing in. Notice that I didn't say it's the DM's job to make it work with the rules, because the rules are just guidelines. But it's up to your DM to make it work within the world, and some DMs are more up for the game of, you know, putting something interesting or challenging into the world, and others are just like, no, I just want to stick with what I know. Yet a lot of times when someone got annoyed because they didn't consider an option because I didn't know I could do that. Imagination stat is at 0, so am borked? No. Basically, played a game as a group of rogue AI rebelling and taking over a battleship in space before. You can do anything. All right, Astro. Let's see. Trying to think. If you could play, what is your favorite fantasy setting? Book, game, movie, music, like whatever. What is your favorite setting? And yes, role-playing imagination do get easier as you practice. So while Astro tells me that, I've had this idea for maps that I want to make. I want to make a multi-level dungeon. How's the music, by the way? Can you guys hear that all right? I want to make a multi-level dungeon that involves you slowly traveling downward. So So it would be like one map, and then the next map would follow a similar baseline, at least, you know, to an extent, going further down. And this map setting is going to be heavily inspired by Legend of Grimrock, if you guys have ever played that. You have, and it is fantastic. You have that, and it's oh, that game is fantastic. Gotcha. Looks like we're both screwing up today. Yeah, so basically the premise of that game is you play as 4 adventurers, or adventurers. They are prisoners. You play as 4 characters that are prisoners for various things. You fill in your imagination as to what they did, but you are chained together and sent into Grimrock, which is this mountain dungeon. And the penance is, if you can make your way to the bottom of the dungeon and get out, then you are absolved of your crimes, whatever they were, and you're free to go. You're on your phone and autocorrect hates your face. At least it didn't fall on your face. And I won't spoil anything about the game other than, you know, the premise, which you find out in like the first 30 seconds. But it's a really fun, kind of old-fashioned feeling dungeon crawler, because you can literally, you can play in 2 different modes. One is like you have a map and it autofills for you, or you can like draw the map on graph paper if you wanted to figure out where you're going. But yeah, so I played through the first one and absolutely loved the premise of, hey, you're these prisoners and you have to get to the bottom of this dungeon. And so like you go into the first level and it's like, oh, you might fight a skeleton or a weird bug creature. And then like as you go further down, you come across greater and greater enemies, and like the dungeon ends up becoming more and more decrepit, and it's changing, and it's really cool. It was a lot of fun. So that's kind of what I want to do. So I think that means, and I'm still learning Dungeon Draft. I just picked it up a couple days ago. Let's do rocky terrain. Let's turn that intensity up and that brush size up. Let's do... That's not what I want. Is it under... Oh, there's trace image. That's what I'm looking for. Well, we'll be looking for. That's what at one point I was looking for. Let's try cliff. Neat. Your friend made dinner really... Your friend made dinner? Made really cool mechanics for being chained up together. Can't remember them all, but I could try to get... Yes, please get them to me. That would be a lot of fun. And, alright, yeah. So, quit slacking. I will catch you another time. Thanks for stopping by, though. Thanks for the resub. Naked corpses on Pikes a la Diablo 1. Explode those corpses to get some gold. I don't think I have any asset packs like that, but I might be able to finagle something. Oh, I get you. That makes more sense now. Oh, wait, I can make these bigger? Oh! Snap! I am learning so much today, y'all. Where's my terrain brush? There it is. I'm being told that I need to introduce you guys to the cat. So when the cat makes herself known, I'll be sure to introduce you guys. Path tool. Yep. Lift. Okay, that's... Hey, thank you 2K for the resub. Welcome back for 45 months. 45 adventures. Oh, gosh darn it. For fantasy setting, you'd pick Ender's Game as a space cadet, but as a character, I'd probably go with something more wizard and spells. I don't know if I'd consider Ender's Game as fantasy. Definitely more sci-fi, but it's still possible to make that work in a game, for sure. Actually, just reread through Ender's Game. Yeah, an absolutely viable setting choice. Okay, I like that a little bit more. Yeah, you absolutely could base your wizard's personality and background off of Ender. And instead of buggers, you could have bugbears. How are you doing today, 2K? Oh, I can select them. And I can make them go down in layers. Okay, that's good to know. Let's look at... Let's look at caves. Anything in caves? Not really. Doors? I don't have big, grandiose doors like I was hoping. This tool is called Dungeon Draft. And what I'm making is, I'm making the first level of the multi-level dungeon that I was talking about. Let's just go back to all. Where is it? Portal tool. These are doors that go in walls. I don't really have big gates. Oh, well, I know exactly how to fix this. So let's... Cave brush. What is this for? Just to make? It's an idea that I've had for a dungeon in D&D for a while now, and it's something that I've been dying to try and make. You've really got to get going on making some maps. You should get a handful of them ready for when the source material finally come out. Yes, yes, you should. What's this music? It sounds familiar. It may or may not be the World of Warcraft soundtrack. Yeah. That would indeed be why. Oh, maybe if I turned off Snap, this would be a little easier. There we go. Hey, Lord. Oh yeah, guys, I got a new emote, and I don't know if any of y'all have seen it or not, but it's that one. It's me hugging a pig-shaped heart. Heart-shaped pig with wings. It's very cute. Good morning, Eternal. How are you doing today? Stop that there, and let's... Where's that cave brush? Blast open. Hey, thank you for the resub, Eternal. It's much appreciated, my dude. Now you get access to cool emotes like the pig, the hugging pig, the pigging hug. You can hug the pig. All right, now how can I give this some depth of field? Not that big. Place one plant. You demand one plant. Let's see. Object scatter. Plant. There you go. You got a mushroom. Tiny mush is fine. What, you don't want large mush right there? You don't want that? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants large mush right there. How do I... So the cave stays on top. Is there another... rocky terrain that I can make? The chain. It's a wooden fence. A wagon trail. Oh, this is a shadow. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Rail without ties. Rail with ties. Rope. Rope. Log fence. Cliff. Chain. Blood trail. Alright. Oh, but I can make this under. Oh, that kind of gives it a little bit of depth of field. That's not so bad. Tasty mush. There's no such thing as a tasty mush. I tend to concur. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms myself. I'll eat them if I don't know they're in there. Oh! I can get limestone? I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty cool. Alright, I kind of dig that. If it's not tasty, you've cooked it wrong. I don't know if I agree with that. How do I... Oh, I guess I just need to click limestone. There we go. There we go. That looks kind of nice. Yeah, I'm with Krakeneki. It's texture's definitely funky. Not a big fan of the funky textures. Alright, so let's maybe tone this width down. I think that's too tiny. Bring it back up some. Bring it back now, y'all. Terrain brush. Let's try... Okay. Not what I wanted, but we'll deal with that for now. Oh, that's neat how this brush works. It actually, like, pulls the other stuff toward it a little bit. Swampy terrain, brush size down. They do get quite soft in cooking, but then I'm also the kind of freak that likes calamari, so a bit of rubbery texture isn't likely to turn you off. You don't like the texture, but you do mind that you're eating a little squid boy. What is this? Oh, it's a cave hole. Oh, that's like perfect. That's actually exactly what I wanted. That's as big as that one goes. Bump that up to like 1.25. And then bump it down to there. Look at that. That's actually kind of nice. That looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Why? What's up with this terrain? If nature didn't want them to be eaten, it wouldn't have made them tasty. Fair point. Pigs so cute, so tasty. Cave hole. Yes. This is exactly what I was looking for. But I can't figure out why. This isn't changing. And I don't know what I did there to make it look like that. Oh, that's cave, isn't it? Sure is. Oh, interesting. How do I... How do I unblast cave? Like that, apparently. That is how you unblast a cave. What's going on there? Okay, what if, and hear me out, this might be a little crazy, but what if I just... What if I just got rid of all the cave, right? And then what if... That looks so bad. Hold on, I can fix this. Hey, have faith in me. Clearly what I need are some scatter tools and some rocks. Right? Let's make that spread real low. Over. Bump that scale up to 2. Oh, I had this trouble once before. Let's turn the shadow off. Let's make the spread... Oh wait, no, that's scale. Scale's fine. Where was spread? Here's spread. Yeah, I didn't fix it. Yeah, that definitely didn't fix it. Let's turn that scale down. Nope. It's still real tiny. It is a bit icky, yes. I'm just trying to make it look like there's a platform going out over the abyss here. And, can make that below ground. And that below ground. Path tool, edit points. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea. Let's see if I can add shadow to that. Path tool. Oh, there's no shadow option. But that's shadow, right? Yeah, that's shadow. Oh, so let's stop editing points. Thick shadow. Okay, that shadow's too thick. And let's make it layer 2. Okay, maybe not layer 2. Layer 1 and over? Nope, that's still on top. Layer 1 and under. Hold on. I can fix this. Don't you make me squat in this moment. Ugh. Oh, the squats. They're too much. That over there. So, that way. Wow. Turn my mic all the way up. 1 squat. 2 squat. 3. Okay. 10 squats down. There was one shadow. You said there was one shadow that needed to be thick. Send that one to the back. I think I found a way to fix these walls. Just circle them in on themselves. Perfect. I can't ignore it when you're just yelling at me like that. Ugh. I wonder if I have an object that is... Look at that, I do. I got objects that are bridges. Which means... what I can do is I can get rid of that. Look at that. And now what I need are like post, pole, there's a hole. It's actually as big of a hole as I can get. Darn. Mast. There we go. And where's that path tool? Oh. That is a huge rope. That is a tiny rope. There's no in between. There we go. Let's see. So why? There we go.
These need to be on layer 1. I'm learning layers, guys. That also needs to be on layer 1. Layer 2. The old bungee jumping. Put a kiddie pool at the bottom. Well, where's... Hold on. Music is so very intense. Let's do this one. There you go. Here's your kiddie pool. Right there. Actually, I can make this look a little better. Hey, Knightley! Long time no see. How are you doing? And thank you. I have spent many hours doing this on a huge map when I probably didn't need it to be this big. Kiddie pool optional. Doing all right? You don't want to go to work, or you don't want to work, but you're pulling through. Currently on break. Ugh. What are you doing these days? I feel like I haven't talked to you in your months. Grow, transition in, grow, transition out, shrink. Oh, fade and fade. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right, it's okay. I don't hate you. Doing service desk stuff still, but for a company with really cool users, so you very, very rarely get me people. Well, that's fantastic. That right there, it sounds like a job worth its weight in gold. That's awesome, though. Congrats. You, still in school, or did you finish? I feel like you were going to school, weren't you? Let's make this super wide. Does that look weird? What does the smoothness thing do? Oh, I see. Okay, it changes the intersection points, like where it bends to see how smooth it is. So we want that smooth. It is, and it pays better than any other job you've had so far, and both your manager and your teammates are great. You stopped going to school when you moved to Oregon. You might go back one day, but I'm doing independent learning for some stuff, like getting your A+ certification, and recently learning piano. That's awesome! Also, did I miss you moving to Oregon? Because I feel like you also maybe recently missed the fact that I moved to Washington. And we are now on the same coast and like 5 to 10 hours away. See, I knew you were moving around at one point, but I think last I heard it was Nevada? I think that's where you were last. I'm a terrible friend. In case there was ever any question about it, I'm a terrible friend. You were born in Las Vegas and moved from there. Okay. I could have sworn you had moved around in Nevada for a while and then got out. Definitely got out. Because I think your parents had moved around or something. Did I mention I'm a terrible friend? Ice tiles. Rock tiles? Oh, that's how I can make... How does that work? Huh. Your parents and I moved from the house you grew up in, then moved to a college dorm, then we all moved to Oregon and you rented a couple of places. Now you're in your own place since December. Well, snap, girl. Congratulations. I am going to have to be sending you some Discord DMs real quick. Because depending on where you are, but awesome. You also have a bird? You gotta pay the bird tax. Nightly, you gotta pay the bird tax. Don't like that. Why does this look like... Oh my god! She doesn't just have a bird, she has a blorb! A cloud! Oh, that is a very cute bird. Lauren would be so jealous. Alright, so if I bring that to layer below water and put that below ground. There we go. That looks better. Wow. Wow, so really, hold on. Directions. Huh. I don't know why I thought it was a lot further away. That's not bad at all. He's a white canary. He sings a lot, especially in the morning. He's basically your alarm now most days, and it's great. You could have worse alarms. That sounds absolutely terrifying and delightful. I don't think I could live with a bird. That is a big chain. Let's do no fading. Actually, we'll try the fade. Transition and grow. Let's drop that down. Hey, Cajun, how are you doing? Oh, his song is beautiful, and you love his chirps. We have a cat that screams at us in the morning. Let me see if I can get her. Toka! Toka toka to! She responds specifically to Toka toka to! Gotta do the high-pitched thing. Glad to hear it, Cajun. Long time no see. Flood cat. Toka. Come here, kitty. She'll be around. She answers to no master. As most cats are wont to do. The only master Toka has is the nub, and even then she shuns it. Yeah, Cajun, I just moved to Washington State. I went from Pennsylvania on the East Coast to Washington on the West Coast, and I'm thriving. Oh, I don't like that. I just noticed... Excuse me. I just noticed that's backward. Also, it's fading in. I don't want that. There we go. Now we're cooking with portals. Don't mind the artifacting. Perfectly natural. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Hi. Hello. Who's a good kitty? Cat tax. Who's a good kitty? Look at this kid. Hold on. Oh, where's the transition button? There it is. I don't know how to make her yell. She just meowed a whole bunch, but it didn't come up in the mic. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at her. Look at her. Gonna try putting her in her... I'm gonna put her in Mommy's chair. Hi. She's looking at me like, what's wrong with you? I would like to note I'm allergic to cats. So I basically just poisoned myself. Oh, right, no map. There's this one. There you go. Just throwing some rocks down. I am using a program called Dungeon Draft. And it's a map making tool that is super cool. We're gonna call this outside. It's similar to Incarnate. It's a one-time purchase of $20. And the cool thing about it is you can import your own assets and stuff to it. So if you are artistic and can create your own assets, then you can just import them, or you can subscribe to like different Patreons or find free asset packs and include those. So like, here's one that I made the other day, just literally in like 5 minutes. I decided I wanted to make a camp, so I made a quick little camp. Those are tiny horses. Because, you know, these are 5-foot squares, so those are just tiny horses. The style is very cool. Here's the first floor that I made of the dungeon that I'm kind of working on. As you can see, it's got, you know, stairs going down and all that. Let's go back to this one real quick. It's got, lighting, built-in lighting. So let's tone that range down a little bit. And so what you can do is you can change the ambient light. And, I mean, you could make it red if you wanted, but like, you know, keep it in the white and black spectrum. And, you know, you can make it kind of dark, and it's got lights there. They've got different styled lights. It is super cool. I don't think I saved that other one that I had made. Hold on, let me think. Where would I have put it if I saved it? No, that was just the forest camp. I made like a little tavern. This is just for map making. However, what you can do is you can load it, you can export it and load it up to put into other things like Foundry Virtual Tabletop, Roll20, Tabletop Simulator. Come on. Create a scene, new scene, forest camp. Upload a file. Okay, let me edit my capture real quick. So go. Oh. Okay. There we go. So this is Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Map tool is an awesome place to import to. I'm gonna open that up for later viewing. Ooh. You know, in one of the ones you've used, the shadows are thrown around corners and stuff. If your characters can't see, would that work if you uploaded this map to that? Yes. So this is Foundry Virtual Tabletop. This is the tabletop thing that I have moved to. So there are some plugins that people have made, and I think in the newer versions of it that aren't yet in stable release, they're going to include the ability to like import maps from Dungeon Draft, and then it'll detect walls and like certain obstacles of trees and stuff and lights and automatically put them in. I don't think I have any of those in myself, but one of the things that you can do, draw light source. There we go. Color intensity. Trying to remember how to edit a lot of these things. Oh, might help if I made it a brighter color, I think. Do torch. And then you can make it nighttime in the map with the click of a button. And now you've got a very roughly done, but now you've got a light. So let's slow that animation speed down. Oh. Torch. There we go. And that didn't work. Oh, maybe that's why. There we go. Now it's a little bit brighter. And it's been a while since I've played with Foundry, so I'm not quite as familiar with all the tools. This I think makes it brighter, so let's make that a 10. Oh god. Okay, let's make that a 5. Not a 50, a 5. Let's make that a 10. There we go. And then drawing tools, wall controls. Draw walls. And then let's throw a character in here. So I drew those walls around the tent. So as the character walks around it, it casts shadow. Let's see. I think I've got a couple of other... Yeah, so like this one I've already got kind of set up with a whole bunch of walls and stuff. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how Tailspire develops as well. I think it'll be potentially revolutionary, but we'll see. It's hard to do 3D stuff the way that you want it, but it shows a lot of promise. Yes, depending on what the character's vision type is. So like Shakur here, he does not have night vision of any kind. So he can only see based off of the light source there and then what his radius of light is. Whereas Chit does have dark vision. So she can walk around and see a whole lot. Smeagol does, Ulrich does, Brutali does not either. So you can see the difference there. I think I could still do that with terrain walls. Let's give that a try, shall we? There's a way to do it like point by point. Come on. Hey! Don't you claw on that. You're clawing on my couch. Terrain walls, invisible walls, ethereal walls, draw doors, secret doors, clone walls, normal walls. Fine, I'll do this Come on. You know what? Whatever. Yeah, so there's the terrain walls. So you can still see that it's a tent, but you can't see what's beyond it. Whereas this one, you can't see the graphic below it. You see the difference? That one's more shadowed than that one. But yeah, this in itself has a lot of really cool things, like the compendiums. There's a lot of compendiums because you can import stuff. Like if you own stuff already in D&D Beyond, you can import it over into this. So is it just these? No, that's the SRD. Where's mine? Drillions, monster features. Where are my monsters? I want monster features. Trade goods, spells, racial features, monster features. Maybe it's just in here? Yeah, I think it's in here. So this has all of the base D&D monsters from the monster manual. And most of them come with icons. They're not the same type of icons, but they're very similar. And there are a couple people that I follow on Patreon that have that make, so like here's this Cyclops. Like that's usually the Cyclops icon. But I could have sworn I had my own monster. Oh, here it is. Drillion's Monsters. So this doesn't have much in it. But I follow a couple of people on Patreon that make monster tokens. So this is the one that comes with the export from D&D Beyond, and then this is one of the ones that one of the people that I follow made. Except this, I think, actually shows their health bar. I'm not sure how they did that. Oh, and I can re-roll its health. That's cool. See, look, I'm learning new things every day. Right? Because I'm pretty sure, like, if I were to take this down to 50... Yeah, so his health bar updates. I wonder if that's a module that I have? D&D Beyond important. No, that's just in it. Oh, I bet that's it. Yeah. So like I can do attributes HP, update token. No? That didn't do it? Token, resources. Token, resources. Oh, always for owner, update token. Come on now, don't make me look like a fool. Always for everyone, attributes.hp, update token. There it is. Anyway, so that is a little sneak peek of Foundry, and maybe we'll go over that another day. Discard. Oh. Open, discard, outside. So, object. I need, like, an elevator. Platform. Alright, we'll just scroll through and see what's available. Something that looks kinda like a platform. Although it would be very funny if they were just pushed into the hole. That's a guillotine. It's a hanging cage. Gallows. Oh, a hanging cage could be real good. Lower them down in a giant hanging cage? Oh, I kind of like that. Let's put one there. Just as a placeholder. Otherwise, a round table could sure make good use. Oh, and they got gears and stuff. Oh, right-clicking rotates things. That's neat. Mm-hmm. I didn't know medieval people had sandbags. Oh, that would be interesting. Hear me out. What if put like 2 large capstans here, right? And then let's turn off snapping for a moment. That's how it's lowered down. I'm not blocking your mushroom. Your mushroom's fine. Your mushroom's right there, just hanging out, having a good time. Why wouldn't medieval people have sandbags? I don't know. I feel like sandbags in the way of defensive mechanisms do not seem like they would be something medieval people would have. Sand wasn't invented until 1800. You're right. Thank you. I knew it was right. I just didn't want to say anything. There we go. So the capstans will lower chains, which lowers the cage. I think we made some great work here, folks. What if I wanted to move this up a little bit more? Make this central. Like that. And then I just need a terrain brush. I use arrow keys? No. I just gotta make sure I get this. Boop. There we go. brush size larger. And I don't remember what I did here. That wasn't cave brush. Was it materials? Or was that actually the cave brush? I feel like that was the materials brush. Lava! Deep color. Doesn't really look like lava. What did I do here? How do I erase things? Cat's out in the living room playing with things. What did I do? How did I do this? Pattern shape? It wasn't the wall. It wasn't the building tool. Could have sworn it was the materials brush. Yeah. Oh, I just have to have the right material selected. I see. It wasn't magic. It was my own folly. Let's see. Path tool. Let's make that here. There we go. A very large map for this very tiny thing. But I feel like they would make a show of this. So maybe we need platforms. Pillars. Ooh. Those are some ornate looking pillars. Oh, they got gargoyles. Chairs. Here we go. Chairs. They got some throne-esque type chairs. Ooh, got some altars. Some portals, cauldrons. Oh, you know what? That's what they're missing. They're missing large. No? Alright, hold on. What are they? Braziers? Cauldron. And then we need fire. This one over. Wait. Lighting. Okay, now fire. There we go. And just for some flavor, let's do point light, a point light. And we'll turn down the intensity, but turn up the range. And now, if we make it nighttime, look at that. Look at how good that looks. Oh, but you know what? I feel like they would have a bunch. Well, let's mix it up. Let's throw that one over there. Let's throw this one over here. And now I feel like they need there's not a smooth option for that. What about as a path? No, not really. Terrain? Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah, not really feeling the sand. What was that? That was sandstone? That brush size a little bit. Oh no, that was that rocky that I was doing? Oh, it was rocky. How does sandstone look? Yeah, I think I like the rocky a little more. Cages. I don't know if that'll work.
Jeez.
Just got a plane flying overhead. Crime. Alright, hold on. Real quick, let's make this daytime again, please. Not a big fan of how that gets brighter when it's daylight out. There we go. That's a little better. How does that look now if it's nighttime? Still lights it up enough. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So, we've established that it is a crime sentence of some kind. To be sent here because actually no. Do I really want to rip right out of Legend of Grimrock? I mean, it's certainly inspired by. What if it's an old abandoned mine? Or do we just want to straight up make it like... could have at one point been a mine. My scatter terrain. Mine. Mine. That is a very large path. That needs to be slightly bigger. 35. Nope. 72. Too big. Slightly larger. A little bit more. Yeah, that looks good. So this one, let's do a fade on it. Because at one point, they used a lot of these. And now they're kind of just buried. So once upon a time, it was a mine. And now, it's been abandoned. Because of what they found down beneath. The dwarves, they dug too deep. I always dig too deep. Let's see. Are there tools? Shovels, pitchforks, brooms, some scattered rope, a bellows, a paddle, and this kind of looks like a pickaxe. Okay. Broken. Here we go. Broken armchair, broken doors, broken bridge, pillars, a wagon wreckage. Totem broken. That's a big totem. Let's see, what else would be good? Dirt? Just dirt piles? Ash piles. Oh. Camp. Cart? Oh yeah, there's a couple of broken carts. Oh. Don't need anything else from the blacksmith. Crates. Hey, Waddles. And alright, see you later, 2K. I don't know how late I was to reading that, but I feel like it just came up. Oh. How are you doing, Waddles? You're not missing too much of a stream. This is my getting back into the swing of things stream. And, yeah, I'm just messing around with this map maker. fulfilling my dream of making a cool map for people. Or a bunch of cool maps. So we'll see how it goes. How have you been doing, my dude? Snow. Yeah, I guess there could be some. The snow kind of looks a little weird. Statues? Structure. Got any pillars? Skeletons? Already looked at some rocks. Oh, here are the pillars that I'm looking for. Gotta rotate them sometimes, you know? Like happy little trees. I'm not so bad myself, just, you know, hanging out, and like I said, trying to get back into the swing of things. What, what kind of mistakes are you making? What kind of trouble you getting yourself into over there, buddy? Oh, you're this cute little cat. Look at that cute little cat. Oh, those are eggs. I don't know what roe is. Is that just another word for... Is that a fancy word for poop? Dog poop? Ugh. Obstacle? Oh, tar pits. Interesting. Graves. Yeah, let's do this. Funeral pyre. Let's do that there. Let's use this. Let's go to fire. Let's turn the scale down. That's better. Maybe using scatter terrain on that's not the best idea. It's looking pretty good. Uh-huh. Ooh, cobwebs. How could we do a crazy old place like this and not throw in cobwebs somewhere? Are these colorable? No, they are not. I feel like I should definitely throw some tiny cobwebs, like, in there. Why? Because cobwebs, they're cool. Cobwebs do their thing. Oh, some chimneys. Those are pretty cool. Oh, those are some new ovens. I don't remember having those. Floating bottles, floating corpses, flotsam, ears, gargoyles. You had a phone call and you think you heard me ask what? Yeah, I was curious what mistakes you feel you're making. Poor thing. Sewers. Sack. Rug. I don't think there'd be any rugs up here. Plants. Yo, I found plants. Oh my god. You asked for extra condiments and they gave you so much it was dripping off. That sounds like malicious compliance right there. What did they have against you? I am so sorry. Normally they're extremely skimpy. They were like, oh, this guy wants extra condiments, huh? We'll give him extra condiments. We'll give him extra condiments and he'll like it. Oh my god. That sounds awful. I am so sorry. Maybe we just shrink these down some. It looks so big. Yeah, it's really coming together. I couldn't imagine trying to drink my burger. I mean, that just sounds absolutely awful. Ugh. Practically had to. Gross. Well, I guess you know better than to ask for extra condiments next time, huh? Oh, that's right, it's Monday. So it is trash pickup day. You're gonna hear some stampings shortly. God, now I really want a burger. And my mic's almost doing a good job at not picking up the loud noises. All right. Well, I think that's probably a good point for me to stop for the day. We got the first kind of outer layered map, which is good. And we will continue off here, and we'll fix up this one. I was just kind of messing around with stuff, but I kind of like the idea. And yeah, we'll get that all fixed up. I guess probably next Monday morning. But my plans are to pick up... Yes, goodbye, dumpster truck. My plans are to pick up again tonight after dinner, probably around 7 or so, and play some Hollow Knight. So that's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard. I think that's -7 GMT. I think that's what Pacific is. Yes. I'm pretty sure it's -7. Well, I knew East Coast was -5, so it doesn't make sense to me that Pacific is -7, because they're not 3 hours apart, technically? Like 5 to 6, that's only 2. I feel like it should be -8. I think it is -8. GMT does not change for daylight savings. That's true. So wait, should it be PST or PDT? I always get those mixed up too. Pacific Standard versus Pacific Daylight. Because daylight sounds like daylight saving time, so standard time should be the one that is constant, right? Well, regardless, we will be picking back up tonight at about I'm aiming for 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think EDT PDT is during daylight savings. EST PST is the rest of the year. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I usually go with PST and EST Standard Time. Anyway, so yeah, we'll pick back up tonight around 7 p.m. PST. That would be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard for Hollow Knight. We'll play that for a few hours. Stream schedule is going to be updating to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And not this Saturday, but next Saturday, June 5th, we're going to do movie night. I believe the movie we're going to watch is Baby Driver. So anyone who wants to come hang out for Baby Driver, we're going to be doing that in the movie channel. And that as well, I believe, is going to be 7 p.m. Pacific Standard. So it's going to be a little bit later for you Eastern folks, but it is the weekend, so as long as you're not busy, you can stay up and watch it. And that's going to be on a Saturday. But thanks everyone for hanging out with me over this time and building some maps. My goal is Monday mornings to be a relaxing time where I either map build and chat with you guys, or maybe mini paint and chat with you guys. I gotta find a good setup to get a camera over at my mini painting station. So that's gonna be a thing. I'll figure it out. Anyway, Y'all have a good morning or afternoon, and I'll see y'all a little bit later. Take care.